everyone, I'm live here backstage at the 9th Annual Crunchies Awards here with Jordan Crook.
Hey,
what's
up,
up,
Megan?
How you doing?
I'm good.
So is this your 9th Crunchies? You've been doing this for ages.
Yeah, I think it's like my 5th or 6th. It's too many to count for sure.
Okay.
I've never been good with math, but it's, plenty.
That's why you got into journalism.
Truly. Yeah, they don't let me do any earnings reports or anything like that. But this is probably going to be, it's definitely going to be our best Crunchies yet. We've put more work in behind the scenes than we ever have before.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit more about why it's going to be the best ever? Does Chelsea Peretti have anything to do with it?
Yeah, well, Chelsea Peretti definitely has something to do with it. She's personally my favorite comedian. Last year, we were actually sitting around at the end of the Crunchies thinking, who do we want to host this year? And I had just watched a bunch of Chelsea's specials, and I was like, you guys, Chelsea Peretti, she's Jonah Peretti's sister, who Jonah is the founder of BuzzFeed,
right.
And she's got an in with the whole industry and the kind of tech world. It's really, fresh in most of her content anyway, and I was like, she would be so great for it. And we started tweeting, essentially harassing her on Twitter.
Nice, that's always Twitter is great for harassment. I don't know if you're aware of that.
I have heard that through the grapevine. But yeah, so she agreed, and she, I've heard a little bit of her content beforehand,
okay.
and
yeah, I watch her on Brooklyn Nine-Nine and think she's hilarious.
She's amazing.
What has it been like working with her? Because you've been working on her bits and stand-up that she's going to do in the show.
Working on her bit, that gives me far more credit than I deserve. I've essentially been listening to some of her stuff, and she had a couple questions on certain tech aspects of things, but yeah, she is so funny, and she's perfect for this crowd, and she's treating it a little bit like roast, which I think is great.
Like celebrity roast?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So she's treating it like that, only towards our finalists, which I think is perfect, adding a little lightness to the whole thing, and that's going to be great. And then we also have this sick opening number. We're here at the War Memorial Opera House, so we've tapped into the San Francisco Opera, and we have a really cool opening number that's sung by the guy who everyone is calling the new Pavarotti, essentially.
Oh, wow. And you wrote the song, though, is that correct?
I did. We actually, another part that makes the Crunchies so great is we hired a scriptwriter who, she and I, in conjunction, put together lyrics to the song La Donna Immobile, which is from the opera Rigoletto, and we tweaked the lyrics to be a little bit more tech-friendly and focused on, the Crunchies, and we put a lot of work into it. I'm a little nervous, but I think it's going to go great.
But you're not the one singing it, though, so
I'm not.
Your work is done.
It is, and I heard rehearsals, and they were great, so.
Nice, that's awesome. Is this the first year that there's been a scriptwriter at the Crunchies?
It is. So in the past, all of our presenters are always paired with a TechCrunch editorial person. And this year, they used to get together and they would write their script together, and it was all not very professional, and it kind of, sometimes it went a little over and was really long. This time we hired someone. She's the best in the business. She's done work for the Oscars and the Emmys and the Grammys, and I kind of teamed up with her and made sure it was still in the TechCrunch voice, but she really set a framework and helped it to be really natural language for people on stage. We've got some sick, like, presidential teleprompters, the kind with the glass.
Nice.
So,
looking forward to that.
yeah, it's just the little things, but it's those touches that are going to make a big difference, I think.
Nice. And what are you most looking forward to tonight?
I'm looking forward to when it's over.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun, but it's been like a long time coming, I feel like, a whole lot of man hours put into it, and it's going to feel really good the moment that we walk off stage and we're done, so.
Cool. Thanks, Jordan.
Thank you, Megan.